Alright guys, this is Drew, this is A Hint of Mint, and I think the last video I put out was about 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna try to do quicker. It depends on more so my work schedule at this point. I've been working 6 days a week, like for the past month and a half. I'm gonna apologize now again for the sound. Open windows, planes come by, and some cars will be in the background. But moving on from that, moving on from the disclaimers, let's get into HookahTime. What am I reviewing today? Today I'm going to be reviewing, like I told you in the last video at the end of it, Castro's Cuban Dark Leaf Shisha. It's a Fantasia product. Right now I have the Khalil Mamoon hookup set up with the vapor hose, green vapor hose, a clay Egyptian bowl, and 3 titanium coals on the top. It's been going for about roughly 30 minutes now. Alright, so starting off, as you can tell, the cloud's not as thick as I normally like, but I will also give that this flavor, or this type of tobacco, also a hint of mint, this type of tobacco is a little bit stronger. It gives a stronger buzz, it gives a stronger hit on it. And I believe there's also a bit more nicotine in it, possibly much more, I'm not completely sure, it doesn't say on the package. But I believe there is more nicotine in it, which would make it a little bit harder to smoke. Definitely not a first timer hookah flavor, unless you're used to doing like vapes that has higher nicotine content, then you could probably handle this pretty easily. The flavor specifically of the Castro's is black ice, which I believe, tasting it, is just more mint. I think I just have mint on mint today. I've been trying to look it up. Maybe future Drew will do a recording and insert it right here. Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update. I emailed Fantasia to actually ask what was black ice, and it turns out to be blackberry and cool mint. So I got the mint part right, just don't recognize the flavor of blackberries apparently. But I'd like to give a shout out to Laureen Clarke. I'm going to check the email again to make sure that was correct, and possibly just post a picture of that email onto the screen, because I now am doubting myself. But yeah, getting back to Castro. Moving on from that, I will tell you off of description for the flavor. It's, let me see here. Yeah, it actually, just like I told you, it's meant to give a stronger buzz of the Fantasia flavors, or the Fantasia line. It's supposed to be a stronger buzz tobacco. It's been barrel aged to give it that Cubanness, I guess. Something, I assume it's similar to aging alcohol in a sense. You put it in a barrel, it adds different flavors somehow. Not completely sure. I went to a distillery and I think they told me, I still don't remember completely. So I apologize about that lack of knowledge there. However, there have been other dark leaf tobacco products out there. There's the Vintage Star Buzz. There's also very famous Tangiers, which is one I will want to do a review on in the future. I just need to know how to acclimate it to the South, I guess. You have to acclimate Tangiers. It's not something you smoke straight out the pack, funny enough. That one's going to require some work, but they say all the reviews on it, when you get it right, everybody, that's like their favorite to do. It's just not the most convenient all the time, and it's a little harder to get a hold of sometimes. Especially the cane mint, which is the one I want to try. So going on the feel of the flavor, I would say that it's actually pretty good. If you can taste that really well, it's not something that hides itself. It definitely stands out really well. I can kind of taste a difference, funny enough, in the mints. I can sort of taste, more so on the front end, the Castro's, on the back end, the Alfacher's mint. And it's pretty cool actually. Something about it is just very refreshing, even with a slightly harder hit. I actually had to smoke this a couple of times so that I could get used to how Castro smokes in comparison to my usual tobacco flavors, which are you know, the usual as they call it, blonde cut or modern cut tobaccos. That's actually some more info on the differences. For the blonde and modern cut tobaccos, they wash those tobacco leaves more to get more of that nicotine out of it, and then use honey or molasses plus flavoring to help add more flavor to it to make it thicker clouds and be able to smoke better in that sense. The dark leaf tobaccos, I don't believe they either don't wash it or they only wash it like once, outside of just wanting clean tobacco, but don't wash it to take off the nicotine. They usually allow that to sit in there a bit more, and as I said, they age it in a barrel, so that helps with bringing out more of that robust flavor for it. And that's where you get that harder hit from it, but you'll also notice that the leaves, of course, are much darker in it. They'll sometimes add more juice to it to help hold on to some more flavors, kind of like marinating something. But I'm definitely enjoying it. I will put it, as far as a rating system, on a 1 through 10, 10 being the best, probably put it at about a 7.5. 7.5, and you know, I'll go with the 8 actually, because it's great flavor, definitely something I enjoy. It's just not something I plan on buying much more often or using much more often. I do like the lighter smokes. I like having the thicker clouds. That's what I personally smoke for. But if you are looking for something that you're liking the flavor of, that'll give you a little bit of a stronger buzz, stronger hit, then I would actually recommend using dark leaf tobaccos. I haven't tried the vintage Starbuzz, which comes in like a similar color to this lighter tan on the package. It's a container though, more like a jar that has that color. And I hear that that's actually really good, but Starbuzz does come out with some great flavors. I got a couple misses too, but they normally do pretty well. So overall, 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 if you're looking for that stronger flavor, that stronger buzz, that hit. I would say 8 out of 10 if you're looking for a more modern cut, which is normally what I'm going to smoke on a regular. But thank you for tuning in today. The next video, I will try to make a Head in the Clouds video. I'm not giving any hints. You can check out my Facebook page actually for hints for that video. I'm not going to give any hints here. That's still in the works. I'm trying to decide between 2 or 3 different topics on what I want to actually go with officially. But I will update that on my Facebook page. Facebook page is a Hints of Mint. I will list that link in the description. And if you want to check out more on what I'm doing, I'll try to update that a little bit more. I try to do that at least once a week updates. Need to do more than that, but let's stick with once a week so that it's not so heavy. So until next time, guys, remember to set up a hookah so you can smoke with me. I'll see you next time.